In this video, we're diving headfirst into one of the most jaw-dropping, buzzworthy topics that's been making waves around the globe: the Australia Mass Migration Plan in 2025. Now, before you imagine kangaroos carrying suitcases or Vegemite jars doubling as passports, let's break it all down in a way that's as clear and fun as chatting over a cup of coffee. First off, what on earth is the Australia Mass Migration Plan in 2025 all about? Imagine Australia, already famous for its laid-back culture, stunning landscapes, and quirky wildlife, gearing up for a migration revolution. This isn't about a few backpackers hitting the road. We're talking a massive influx of new residents from all over the world. The plan aims to reshape the demographic landscape, boost the economy, and address challenges like labor shortages, regional development, and housing. It's like mixing a giant cultural cocktail, and everyone's invited to the party. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why 2025? And why Australia? Great questions. Australia has always been seen as a land of opportunity. Think of the golden beaches, the friendly locals, and yes, even the occasional cheeky koala. But the country's Labour government has been cooking up this plan to tackle some pressing issues. With an aging population and a booming demand for skilled workers in various sectors, the authorities figured it was time to shake things up. The Mass Migration Plan is designed to welcome a diverse array of people, each bringing unique talents, experiences, and yes, even a bit of their own flavour to the Aussie way of life. So, what does this plan actually entail? Picture a roadmap that aims to not only invite new residents, but also ensure they're integrated smoothly into Australian society. The plan is built on a few key pillars. 1. Economic growth and innovation. One of the main goals is to stimulate the economy. By attracting skilled workers from different fields, technology, healthcare, agriculture, you're essentially supercharging the workforce. It's like assembling the ultimate sports team, where every player brings a unique skill set, making the whole team stronger. 2. Regional development. Have you ever been to those quiet towns or the outback in Australia? The plan includes initiatives to boost regional areas that have been left on the sidelines for too long. By encouraging migrants to settle in these regions, the government hopes to revitalize local economies, create job opportunities, and foster community growth. Imagine turning a sleepy town into a buzzing hub of activity and innovation. 3. Cultural enrichment. Let's be real. Diversity makes life so much more interesting. The Mass Migration Plan isn't just about numbers and statistics. It's about people. It's about welcoming new ideas, traditions, and cuisines. Yes, get ready for some epic food festivals. This cultural blend is expected to enrich Australia's social fabric and make the country even more vibrant. 4. Addressing labor shortages. With several industries facing a crunch in skilled labor, the plan provides a pathway for migrants to fill these gaps. This means more jobs, better services, and ultimately, a more robust and resilient economy. Think of it as inviting fresh energy into areas that have been feeling a bit drained. Now, while the overall goals sound pretty awesome, like any major initiative, there are challenges and debates around it. Let's talk about some of the spicy bits. One of the hot topics is the balance between economic benefits and the pressures on infrastructure. With an influx of new residents, cities and towns might need to ramp up services like housing, transportation, healthcare, and education. The idea is to help new migrants feel at home, while also giving long-time residents the chance to learn about new cultures. It's like hosting a multicultural potluck where everyone brings their favorite dish and everyone gets to try something new. Of course, nothing in life is all sunshine and rainbows. Some critics argue that the plan might lead to increased competition for jobs and housing, which could stir up tension among local communities. They worry about rising living costs and the potential for cultural clashes. However, proponents of the plan say that these growing pains are a natural part of any big change. They believe that with careful planning, open dialogue, and a focus on inclusion, these challenges can be managed and even turned into opportunities for improvement. One interesting aspect of the plan is how technology is playing a crucial role in making everything work seamlessly. Digital platforms are being set up to help migrants with everything from applying for visas to finding local community groups. The new Australia immigration target. Now, let's dive into some specifics. The government is reportedly planning to set ambitious targets for new migration numbers over the next few years. These targets aren't just arbitrary. They're based on extensive research and projections about the future needs of the economy. There's a focus on sectors that are currently booming, like tech and healthcare, but there's also an eye on the future. Think of it as Australia preparing for the next generation of industries, where a diverse and skilled workforce is the secret ingredient to success. An important part of the conversation around this plan is how it will affect everyday life. Imagine you're sitting in your favorite local cafe, and suddenly the people around you are a vibrant mix of languages, traditions, and perspectives. It's a scenario that's both exciting and a little bit intimidating. But here's the thing. Diversity has a way of pushing us out of our comfort zones in the best possible way. It challenges us to think differently, to embrace new ideas, and to create communities that are dynamic and forward-thinking. And hey, let's not forget about the potential economic boom. More migrants mean more entrepreneurs, more consumers, and more talent. This can lead to the creation of new businesses, innovations, and even job opportunities that might not have existed before. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility, and ensuring that the benefits are shared equitably is key. So, what does this mean for you? For starters, it's a reminder that change is constant, and sometimes the best thing we can do is embrace it. Whether you're a local Aussie, someone with family ties to the region, or just a curious global citizen, this migration plan is a fascinating glimpse into the future. It shows that even in a world that sometimes feels unpredictable, there are bold ideas and strategies designed to tackle big challenges head-on. As we wrap up our chat today, I'd love for you to take a moment and imagine what your life might look like in this evolving Australia. Could you see yourself exploring new neighborhoods, trying out unfamiliar cuisines, or even picking up a few words in a new language? The beauty of this plan is that it's not just about numbers. It's about human stories. Sure, there will be bumps along the way. What big change doesn't come with a few challenges? But with the right mix of innovation, cultural sensitivity, and a dash of Aussie resilience, the potential for positive transformation is enormous. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the Australia Mass Migration Plan in 2025. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below sharing your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep exploring, stay curious,